Hey guys, it's Mike. It's Craft Brew News Day. This is Craft Beer Storm, your beer podcast, and I'm also a founder, brewer, owner at Brew Brewing Company in glorious Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's a sunny day. It's a Friday, and we have Craft Brew News today for you. First story, New Jersey ABC sets restrictions on the number of events craft breweries can host. What? New Jersey Division of Alcoholic Beverage Control issued a revised special ruling earlier this week aimed at limiting the number of annual events breweries can host in their taprooms. Under the ruling issued Tuesday, the ABC said the state's craft breweries can hold up to 25 special events, 25 social affairs, and 52 private parties annually inside their taprooms. Additionally, the breweries are now allowed to sell their beer at 12 events a year outside of their taproom, so they're also restricting outside events. Citing concerns of bar and restaurant owners, the ABC first announced plans to impose restrictions on the number of events craft breweries could host in September 2018. And then the agency suspended that ruling days later amid pressure from craft brewers, state lawmakers, and New Jersey government Phil Murphy. What's going on at ABC there? Who's running this show? In Tuesday's revised ruling, the ABC said the new guidelines are an effort to balance the concerns of the state's 100 licensed craft breweries with those of the state's 6,000 retail licenses in an effort to create stability and foster realistic competition. So think about it. It's 100 breweries versus 6,000 retail licensees. Man. So leaders from both of the state's trade groups and New Jersey Brewers Association and Brewers Guild of New Jersey called the latest ruling a mixed bag. Brewers Guild of New Jersey Executive Director Eric Orlando said the ruling gives craft brewers some new privileges. It also adds more restrictive provisions. And New Jersey Brewers Association Executive Director Alexis Deegan said her organization plans to lobby lawmakers to remove the limits on the number of events breweries can host in their taprooms, as well as repeal other antiquated liquor laws. So go Alexis. And this, I don't know, this sounds like socialism to me or communism. It does not free society like capital. 100, imagine the impact 100 licensed craft breweries is affecting 6,000 retail licensees. And they're limiting the events. I don't know. Maybe these licensees should open a brew pub, get into brewing, instead of, them passing these laws that restrict the growth of craft beer. I don't understand. New Jersey, what's happening? I don't know. Anyway, Sierra Nevada asked breweries to honor their campfire pledges. And Sierra Nevada Brewing is still waiting for more than half of the breweries to agree to brew Resilience IPA and donate the proceeds to relief efforts of last year's Campfire Wildfire to submit their donations, according to a company letter. Though we have and continue to do good work and get our community back on its feet, this is a long-term process. Sierra Grossman, brewery co-owner and daughter of founder Ken Grossman. I need you guys on the podcast, Sierra and Ken. I'm trying to get Ken on. Sierra, come on. It'd be so interesting to get you guys on, man, together. She wrote in a letter, which is obtained by Worst Beer Blog. Those funds you pledged are critical to continue our uphill battle. So they're waiting for money to come in from the breweries. And then nearly 1,500 craft breweries signed up to brew Resilience IPA as part of Sierra Nevada's efforts to raise money for victims of Campfire Wildfire, which killed 85 people, displaced tens of thousands of residents, and destroyed more than 18,800 structures. Wow. Sierra Nevada told Fortune that is actively working with breweries to establish realistic timelines for donations. We are however, hopeful that those funds will be received as soon as possible so we can continue funding this essential work, the company told the outlet. Earlier this year, Sierra Nevada estimated that the Resilience campaign could potentially raise as much as $15 million if the project's 1,484 breweries produce their stated commitment levels. So they're still waiting for money from breweries, but it's a noble cause. Horrible fire, a lot of people affected. And it was a great thing that they did, Sierra Nevada. And I'm sorry I didn't get to do it. Actually, I called them or emailed them, and they said I missed the window of opportunity. So I don't know. But other breweries did, and that's awesome. So the money will be going there. Next story. Ex-Miller Coors VP sentenced to prison time. The former Miller Coors vice president of sales, David Coletti, was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for bilking the country's second largest beer manufacturer out of more than $8 million over the course of a decade as part of a fraudulent scheme, according to Law 360. Coletti, who reached a plea deal in 2016, told authorities that he recruited people to act as vendors on more than 200 phony invoices, and those fake invoices were then submitted to Miller Coors, which paid Coletti's phony vendors, who split the proceeds with Coletti. And Coletti had worked for Miller Coors for more than 30 years. Man, but $8 million, 200 invoices. Wow, those invoices must have been big. Wow. But there you go. So, I mean, if there's opportunity and people aren't looking at this stuff, then, this stuff is going to happen. I guess it's human nature, but it's unfortunate. But they did catch David, and I guess 3.5 years, it could have been much worse, I guess, for David. But there you go. Last story, Wormtown Brewery to add second location at Gillette Stadium. Massachusetts Wormtown Brewery today announced plans to open a second taproom adjacent to the New England Patriots Stadium before the end of the summer. They're going to kill it there. Wormtown managing partner David Fields said the Worcester-based craft brewery took control of a 4,000 square foot space at Patriot Place, a shopping, dining, and entertainment center near Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, from Battle Road Brewing Company, which operated a pop-up taproom there during the latter half of 2018. Not sure what happened with Battle Road. 16 million people go through Patriot Place on an annualized basis. That's a lot of people. And they come from not just Massachusetts, but all over New England and all over the country. Fields said that there is an opportunity to connect with our brand to a whole bunch of people that may or may not have seen us before. Wormtown has purchased a 7-barrel brew house for the facility, which will serve as an innovation hub. The company is hoping to open a Foxborough outpost ahead of the New England Patriots' first exhibition game on August 2nd. So it's very aggressive, but I think the structure's in place. They probably can do it. The taproom also brings Wormtown closer to one of its biggest customers, Gillette Stadium. So they'll sell their beer inside Gillette Stadium eventually. As for Wormtown, the company grew production 15% in 2018 to 24,615 barrels. That's a lot of beer. Through the first 4 months of 2019, Fields said the company's volume is up about 40%. That's tremendous. If the trends continue, the company should finish 19 at about 33,000 barrels, he added. So Wormtown, booming. Wormtown's flagship IPA, B Hoppy, accounts for 86% of the company's volume. So that's that one beer. That's a huge amount of volume for there, but that's the home run, flagship. However, initial sales of Don't Worry IPA and Mass Hole Lager, two regionally launched products, are strong. And McKellar actually did this at Citi Field in New York, where the Mets play, and they're killing it. I went in there, and the place was jammed. And you have a natural audience, right? You have people who watch a game, they like beer. After the game, they just go in there. It's jammed. So, it's a great situation from Wormtown. I think they're going to do great. They have great beer, and they're right next door in Massachusetts. So, and also Wormtown, we got to get you on the podcast. So if anybody knows them, let me know. Shoot me an email, michael@craftbeerstorm.com. That is our podcast for today. If you like what we're doing, please go on iTunes and give us a rating, give us a review. We love it. It takes 2 minutes. That's the only way we get up in the rankings and we get the word out to more and more people that we are here and we are talking about beer. All right? So that's what I have for today. I love you guys. It's Friday. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday. Take care.